As you begin your walk, take a moment to bring yourself fully into the present. Feel the weight of your feet as they touch the ground. Take a few deep breaths in through your nose, allowing the cool fall air to fill your lungs, and then slowly exhale through your mouth. With each step, notice the sensation of the earth beneath you, grounding you in the moment. Today's walk will be a meditation on change, on the beauty and challenges of transformation, just as we see in nature this season. Fall is a reminder that change is inevitable, both in nature and in our lives. This time of year, we witness the trees letting go of their leaves, and in doing so, they prepare for rest and renewal. In our lives, we also experience transitions, some welcome and some difficult, and we too must learn to embrace them, to let go of what no longer serves us, and to move forward with grace. Fall is a season of transformation. The vibrant greens of summer slowly give way to the deep reds, oranges, and golds of autumn. And this gradual shift mirrors the changes we experience in our own lives. Every season holds lessons for us. And just as Mother Earth adapts and prepares for what lies ahead, we too must learn to grow and adjust to the changes in our lives. Think of how the earth, after the warmth of summer, now prepares for the dormancy and stillness of winter. The trees shed their leaves, allowing themselves to rest, to conserve energy, knowing that new growth will come again in the spring. As you walk through this season, consider how you too are adapting. What parts of your life are you ready to release, like the leaves falling from the trees? What changes are happening around you that feel challenging or unfamiliar? Walking through this seasonal shift is a way to acknowledge and honor the changes happening within you as well. Just as the earth transitions from one phase to another, you are also progressing through the phases of your life. Change can feel unsettling at times, but it is also essential for growth. Just as the trees need to let go of their leaves to prepare for renewal, we also need to release certain parts of our lives to make room for what's next. Walking through the seasons, especially fall, reminds us of this natural cycle of letting go, resting, and eventually renewing. As you take your first few steps, allow yourself to settle into the rhythm of the walk. Each step is symbolic of progress, of moving forward, even if you can't yet see the destination. With each breath, take in the cool, fresh air of the season and let your body find a steady pace. Walking is a powerful way to process change, to align yourself with the natural rhythm of the earth. In the same way that the trees, plants, and animals prepare for the coming winter, we too prepare for the next chapter of our lives. Notice how Mother Earth adapts, how the trees bend with the wind, how the ground holds steady despite the changing temperatures, and how the animals begin to prepare for colder months ahead. In this moment, you are walking in harmony with nature, and with every step, you are learning from the earth's wisdom. Change is not something to resist, but to embrace. Let your walk be a meditation on progress, on moving forward, step by step, as nature does. Each season is a part of the cycle, and each step you take is a part of your journey. The changing of seasons reminds us that nothing stays the same forever, and that can be a source of comfort, even in difficult times. Just as the earth knows how to adapt, so do you. With each season, we grow, learn, and prepare for what's to come. As you settle into your walk, allow yourself to fully experience this moment of transition. Fall is not the end, but a preparation for the future. You are walking through change, and every step is a reminder that you are capable of adapting, growing, and moving forward. Trust in the process. Trust in your own ability to move through this season and into the next. You are part of the natural cycle, just as Mother Earth is, and with each step, you are progressing on your journey. As you walk, pay attention to the leaves beneath your feet. Notice the crunch as they break apart under your steps. These leaves have fulfilled their purpose, and now they return to the earth to nourish new growth in the future. Each leaf, with its vibrant colors, reminds us that change can be beautiful, even when it marks the end of something. In our own lives, change can feel uncomfortable. It can feel like we're breaking apart, like we're letting go of parts of ourselves. But just as the trees shed their leaves, we are also preparing for renewal. With each crunch of the leaves, allow yourself to release something you've been holding on to. Perhaps a worry, a habit, or a past experience that no longer serves you. Now, focus on your breath as you walk. Breathe deeply, filling your lungs with the crisp, cool air. Notice how refreshing it feels. Let this breath remind you of your connection to both the earth beneath you and the sky above you. With each inhale, you are taking in life, connecting to the natural world around you. With each exhale, you release what no longer serves you. Breath is the bridge between our body and spirit. It grounds us in the present moment and connects us to something greater than ourselves. As you breathe in, feel how the air nourishes your spirit, reminding you that every breath is a gift. As you breathe out, imagine yourself letting go of stress, fear, or tension. You are walking into the changing season, just as you walk through the changing seasons of life. Each step you take is progress. Notice the rhythm of your steps, how each one guides you closer to your destination. In life, we often focus on the big changes, the big steps, but it's the small, consistent steps that move us forward. Trust in your own pace. remind yourself that you are exactly where you need to be in this moment. Whatever you didn't finish today wasn't meant to be finished today. There is time for everything that matters. Let go of the pressure to do everything at once. Focus on each step and trust that the path is unfolding as it should. With each mindful step, you are moving forward on your journey, even if it doesn't always feel like it. As you continue your walk, tune into the smells of fall. Maybe you catch the scent of wood smoke, damp earth, or the sweet smell of fallen leaves. These earthy, grounding smells remind us of our connection to the earth, our connection to something larger than ourselves. Fall also brings unique tastes. Perhaps you've enjoyed pumpkin, apples, or warm spices like cinnamon and nutmeg. These tastes, like the smells of fall, anchor us in the season, reminding us to savor each moment. As you walk, imagine yourself savoring the present moment the same way you would savor a warm, comforting drink or meal. Be fully present to the experience of walking, of breathing, of being here now. As the holidays approach, stress can creep into our lives. For some, fall is a reminder of the busyness ahead, of family gatherings, expectations, and obligations. But remember that just as you can walk through this season, you can walk away from stress each day. Walking itself is a form of release. Take this time to honor yourself, to acknowledge that you are doing the best you can. You can only accomplish what you are able to do in each day, and that is enough. Whatever you don't get to, trust that it wasn't meant for today. Allow yourself the grace to let go, just like the trees let go of their leaves. As the fall season progresses, we begin to sense the approaching holidays. For many, this time of year brings both joy and stress. Family gatherings, social obligations, gift giving, and the pressure to meet expectations, both external and internal. The holidays are often portrayed as a time of togetherness and celebration, but they can also bring up feelings of overwhelm, anxiety, or even sadness for those who may struggle with family dynamics or past memories tied to this season. Fall, with its cooling air and falling leaves, can serve as a gentle reminder to take care of ourselves as we prepare for the busyness of the holidays. Just as the trees shed their leaves to conserve energy for the winter ahead, we can also take this time to release any stress or burdens we may be carrying. Nature shows us that there is wisdom in slowing down and preparing for a quieter, more reflective period. As you walk, think about the holidays ahead. What are the expectations you're carrying, whether from yourself or others? What obligations do you feel weighing on you? With each step, allow yourself to release the pressure. You don't need to carry it all. Just as you walk through this season, step by step, you can walk through the holiday season with mindfulness and balance. Self-care becomes even more important as the days grow shorter and our to-do lists grow longer. The fall season encourages us to look inward, to nurture ourselves in the same way nature begins to nurture itself. The trees pull their energy inward, animals begin to hibernate, and the earth prepares for rest. This is a time to honor your own need for rest and rejuvenation, especially in the face of the demands that the holidays may bring. Consider making your walks part of your self-care practice during this season. Walking itself is a simple but powerful way to care for your mental and physical health. It gives you a chance to clear your mind, to step away from the pressures of daily life, and to reconnect with yourself and the world around you. As you walk, you're reminded that everything in nature, including you, is part of a larger cycle. This cycle includes periods of activity and rest, growth and dormancy. The holiday season may feel like a time of high energy and busyness, but fall encourages you to balance with these moments of stillness and reflection. As you continue your walk, focus on the act of releasing. With each exhale, let go of any stress or tension. The fall air, crisp and cool, fills your lungs, and with every breath, you have the chance to reset. Remind yourself that the holidays don't need to be perfect. You don't need to do everything or meet every expectation. What matters most is that you stay connected to yourself, to your own needs, and to what truly brings you peace and joy. If you find the holidays triggering old memories or creating anxiety about family gatherings, allow your walk to become a safe space for processing those feelings. With each step, remind yourself that you are in control of how you experience this season. You can choose to engage in the parts of the holidays that bring you happiness, and you can choose to set boundaries where necessary. Walking is a way to physically move through the stress, releasing it into the earth with each step. The ground beneath you is steady and supportive, reminding you that you are also supported in your journey. Finally, think about how fall encourages us to prepare. Just as we might layer our clothing to adapt to the cooler weather, we can also layer our self-care practices to protect ourselves from the emotional chill that sometimes accompanies the holiday season. This could mean setting aside time each day to walk, meditate, or simply rest. It could mean choosing to say no to certain events or traditions that feel more draining than joyful. Fall shows us that it's okay to conserve our energy, to focus on what truly matters, and to let go of what doesn't. As you wrap up this meditation, remind yourself that you have the power to walk through the holiday season with mindfulness and grace. You are not alone in feeling the pressures that come from this time of year, but you also have the tools within you to manage that stress. Walking is one of those tools, an act of self-care, a way to reconnect with the present moment, and a reminder that progress is made one step at a time. Let this fall season be a time of preparation, not only for the holidays, but also for your own well-being. Just as the earth knows how to find balance and rest, so do you. Know that you are supported by the rhythms of nature, by the steady beat of your own heart, and by the path that lies ahead. You can walk through the holiday season with intention, knowing that each step forward brings you closer to peace, balance, and the kind of joy that comes from within. As the weather cools, it may be tempting to retreat indoors, but walking outside, even in the cold, offers an opportunity to continue grounding yourself in nature. Just as the earth prepares for rest, we can also find comfort in the stillness that fall and winter bring. Dress warmly, layer your clothing, and continue your daily walks. They are a gift to yourself, a way to stay connected to your body, your spirit, and the earth. Let each step guide you closer to your destination, both physically and spiritually. As you finish this meditation, take one last deep breath in, filling the crisp air. Fill your lungs and exhale slowly. As you finish this meditation, take one last deep breath in, feeling the crisp air fill your lungs, and exhale slowly, releasing any remaining tension. Remind yourself that change is a natural part of life, and that each season we grow, adapt, and move forward on our journey. You are part of the Earth's cycle, and with each step, you walk in harmony with the changing seasons and the flow of life. This walk has been a time for you to reflect, to release, and to reconnect with yourself and the world around you. As you continue through this fall season, remember to honor the changes within you, just as you honor the changes in nature. You are on your path, and every step is progress. As you near the end of your walk, take a moment to slow your pace, allowing yourself to reflect on the journey you've just taken, both the physical steps and the emotional or spiritual ones. The fall season, with its brisk air and changing landscape, mirrors the transformations happening within you. Walking through this season is not just a physical act, but a reminder of your own resilience, adaptability, and progress. The cooler weather brings a shift, but it is not something to resist. Instead, it's an invitation to adapt and prepare just as nature does. You might notice the chill in the air on your skin, a gentle reminder that every season brings its own unique energy and lessons. The cold can feel refreshing, invigorating even, like a reset for the body and the mind. As you breathe in the crisp air, let it fill you with a sense of renewal, grounding you in the present moment. As fall deepens, the days grow shorter, and the pull to stay inside and retreat becomes stronger. However, just as you've walked today, continue to make walking part of your daily routine, even as the temperature drops. Walking is more than just exercise, it is a practice of mindfulness, a way to stay connected to the earth and to yourself. It offers you the space to process, to reflect, and to let go of whatever may be weighing on your heart or mind. You may need to adjust to the cooler weather by layering your clothing, wearing gloves, a scarf, or a hat. each layer you put on is a way of taking care of yourself, protecting your body so you can continue to move forward. This preparation mirrors the internal layers of care and protection we give ourselves emotionally and spiritually during challenging times, whether it's the pressure of the holidays or the quiet anxieties of change. As you walk, remember that fall is a time of rest and reflection, and it's also a time of progress, even if that progress is slow and subtle. Every step you take, no matter how small, is a step forward. Each day presents new opportunities to move closer to your goals, to grow, to heal, and to connect more deeply with yourself. Some days your steps may feel more deliberate, more purposeful. On others, they may feel heavier or more uncertain. Trust that both are part of the journey. Consider the journey of the trees you've walked by today. In the spring and summer, they were vibrant and full of life. Now they shed their leaves, preparing for the stillness of winter. But even in their stillness, they are growing. Beneath the surface, the roots are deepening, gathering the strength they'll need for new growth when the time is right. You too are gathering strength, even in moments of quiet or rest. Trust that the seeds you plant now, whether they are seeds of intention, self-care, or new beginnings, will grow in their own time. As you take your final steps, take a few deep breaths. Inhale the crisp, clean air and feel it nourish your body and spirit. With each exhale, release any remaining tension, worries, or stress you may still be holding on to. Allow yourself to arrive fully in this moment, to be present with yourself, and to honor the steps you've taken today, both the literal and the metaphorical ones. Remind yourself that life is a journey, and every season, every step is a necessary part of that journey. Fall teaches us that it's okay to slow down, to rest, to reflect. It teaches us that letting go is not an ending, but a preparation for something new. As you continue walking this season and into the next, carry with you the knowledge that change is part of life's cycle, and that you, like nature, are constantly growing and evolving. Trust in your path, trust in your progress, and trust in the process of change. No matter what challenges or joys the coming days bring, know that you are walking with intention, mindfulness, and grace. Each step you take guides you closer to your own inner peace, your own destination. As you end this meditation, take a moment of gratitude for your body that carries you, for the earth that supports you, and for the wisdom of the seasons that remind us of the beauty in change. Walking through fall is not just about getting from one place to another. It's about walking through life with awareness, with openness, and with the courage to embrace whatever comes next. Take one last deep breath in, feeling the coolness of the air fill your lungs, and slowly exhale, letting go of any final tension. As you finish your walk, carry this sense of calm and centeredness with you into the rest of your day, knowing that you are exactly where you need to be on your journey.